What's good, and welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Good morning from Canada. We're going to go over Gala Games, a little bit of a black swan event. So we're going to go over the news and the analysis, currently sitting at 0.04, down 8.3 on the day, sitting a market cap of 250 million, 24-hour volume. Look at the huge increase in volume, how quickly that drop was bought back up, sitting at 842 million. So a little bit of news, $1 billion hack fears. Remember that word, guys, fears. The $1 billion hack didn't actually happen. Spurred 20% Gala plunge. It was actually quite a bit bigger. If we go from the point of where we were to where we, just about 20% here on Coinbase. But I know on other exchanges, it did drop about 35%. But firm implies it attacked itself as a safeguard. All Gala tokens on Ethereum as well as the underlying bridge collateral are safe. An affiliate tweeted. So we're just going to read this a little bit here. Chaos ensued Gala Games late Thursday as fears of a potential billion-dollar hack or maybe a rug pull drove its native Gala token down 20%. While a firm apparently related to the crypto play-to-earn platform said that they had actually effectively attack themselves to prevent from bad actors absconding with users' money. So concerns developed after a single blockchain address appeared to mint over 1 billion worth of Gala token out of thin air. When crypto watchdogs PeckShield flagged that P network, which provides routing infrastructure for decentralized finance and gaming tokens, including Gala, seemed to imply that it was behind the mint. So if we hop over to Gala Games Twitter page here, they've released a statement saying Gala was not hacked, breached, or exploited in any way. And as you can see here, it was just a misconfiguration of the P network bridge. Necessitated the redeployment of Gala. We're working directly with the Gala team, exchanges to provide the necessary Gala balances to restore functionality of the P Gala deposit and withdraws. So it looks like that Gala was created to rebalance the deposit and the withdrawals, and everybody panicked, which is understandable, and sold off. Obviously, it's not the best thing to see for Gala Games, but you can see just how quickly we did recover. Bit of a black swan event. Keyboard warriors chewed me up in yesterday's video. My apologies, I didn't predict basically an unforeseen event happening. Sometimes these things happen in crypto. That's just the way it is. But look how quickly it's recovered, guys. We are almost back to where we started when the drop occurred. So as you can see here, obviously this wave count is completely void with that flash crash here. I'm going to quickly take it out and try to make sense of it from an Elliott wave perspective. But as you can see, this is Bybit perpetual contract, and from yesterday's video, this thing came down almost 40%, and you can see how quickly it was bought back up. In the long run, I'm a huge believer in Gala and investor. I've been dollar cost averaging, just added a little bit more to my position. I love what they're doing in the gaming industry, the music industry. I think they're going to be a big player. Sometimes these things happen in crypto, but when you see a coin bought back up so quickly, I do think that is a positive sign in the long term. So the wave count, that makes sense to me. Of course, Elliott wave is subjective to the person that's drawing it out, but what we're looking at here is an ending diagonal. So we'll zoom out a bit on the 4 hour. Wave 1 down, wave 2 pullback, wave 3, wave 4, ending diagonal until wave 5. As you can see, we created a lower low than the wave 3. So what we could look at here is that this was your wave 3 right here. We had a wave 4, and that was your final wave 5, that big dump. That's what makes sense to me from an Elliott wave perspective. That 5-wave move to the upside was a little bit uncertain. We didn't really have a clear wave 5. So now that we've dumped down, you could definitely look at it as an ending diagonal. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. And potential bottom being in for Gala. Of course, Bitcoin would have to participate hard, in my opinion, to call a bottom for Gala. We could definitely come down and fill this wick if Bitcoin rallies and then puts in a lower low. If Bitcoin, comes down to 15K, but let's say the bottom is in for BTC, then we could have very likely seen the bottom for Gala Games. I do think Bitcoin has a high potential of seeing a rally and then coming lower. But what may happen is we just see a rally and then trade sideways for the next few months. So we'll see how that plays out. But as of right now, Gala has, if you're looking at this falling wedge pattern, I have a couple falling wedges here, as you can see, which we'll get into. So this one here, We have thrown back up in the pattern. Right now, I'm just going to let Gala Games recover and kind of watch it and see if we can start to break back above these levels of resistance, start to push back up to this level of resistance of this trend line that I pulled all the way from the high here, 2 touches. I'm just going to watch it for a while, not necessarily trade Gala Games, to see if it can recover. As of right now, it's being bought up rather quickly, which is a good sign, but I would like to see it push back up to the top of the wedge here. Now, looking at this falling wedge, as you can see, we have 1 touch here, 2 touch, 3 touch, and then we broke out. Looked like we're going to see continuation, and then basically just a little bit of a black swan unforeseen event here. But as you can see, we have thrown back up into this falling wedge pattern, and we're almost back to where we started in yesterday's video. So if we can get back up to where we started, get back above this wedge here, there is potential to see continuation to the upside. Of course, Bitcoin has to participate here, and that's what I would like to see for Gala Games, is a recovery. As you can see, it's up 10% on the day. One of the top movers in my list of coin here, I know Matic is also exploding to the upside. We'll do a video a little bit later. But I'm happy to see Gala recovering rather quickly. Definitely a buying opportunity for a long-term HODL position. I added a couple thousand to my HODL position, as I am a big believer in Gala Games. So this is the risk we take with cryptocurrency. A lot of these projects are quite new, and there's always the chance that they go to zero. Look into the fundamentals, look into the team, and if you believe in the project and you want to invest for the long term, then of course there's always risks with investing, especially in the crypto market. Personally, I'm a big believer in Gala in the long term. I do think eventually we're going to see $2, $3, $5 a coin. So I'm dollar cost averaging during this bear market, and I'll continue to do that as long as this project looks strong. It's unfortunate that this issue occurred for Gala Games, but these things happen. I've seen it before, and in a week's time people will have forgotten about it, and I'm sure Gala will be doing just fine. But it's just my 2 cents. It's not financial advice. We will continue to cover Gala as the days go on here, as it is one of my favorite metaverse projects. So if you like that, smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to grab up to $8,000 in bonuses over on Bitget. Make your first deposit. Email me your sign up email. Access to my Discord, free, of over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto, and at the $10 membership, early access to my analysis as well as my trade signals. Sign up to the Patreon, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.